If you have sports cards, you want to know how you get the most value for your cards. And that's what this video is going to be all about. How can you get more value for your cards, either cash or other cards? This is my Veriswap strategy going forward from now through the end of the year. I am new to Veriswap, so this is a new strategy. And I want to know from you guys who have used Veriswap, what do you think? But if you're new, I'm also going to give you a code that you can sign up for Veriswap and get $15 free. But let's get into the strategy first. Now, if you want to see my collection on Veriswap, I've done something because you can't actually search for people's profiles. So this is what I've done. I've posted a card that I'm not trading, but it's going to be used if you want to find me. So you'll be able to go into the search, and I want you to search for a 1991 David Cone. Put in 1991 Topps David Cone. You will get this card. That's my account, and you can save my profile. That means you can see all of my collection. It's the easiest way to do it on Veriswap. But here is my strategy. All right, I am doing two things. Remember, the goal is to get the most value you can from your cards. So here's the upward trend, so trading up. I have three big name cards on my account. All right, these are them. And for those who have been following for the last few weeks, then you've seen some of these cards. So here's the first one. This is the Bird Johnson rookie. All right, that's a SGC 6. It's worth around $1,000. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is the 1953 Pee Wee Reese. That's the Bowman. Okay, this is my favorite card. I have another one in my PC. It's not graded. This one is graded SGC 3.5. Again, worth around $1,000. And then the last one, this is the big one. This is a Joe DiMaggio. Okay, this is the Burke Ross. So this is from 1951. The thing that you should know is that there are not many of these intact. There are many that are graded, but they're split. So you have the Joe DiMaggio by himself, and the Joe DiMaggio by himself is worth around $1,000 to $1,500. Therefore, this one, because there aren't that many intact, is worth around $2,000. Again, intact, and it's an SGC 5, so it's a pretty good, pretty good rating. So my goal with these, so let's say this is 2 and these are 2 total, so that's $4,000. My goal is to try to trade into a higher demand card. There is nothing wrong with these cards. I mean, this is a Bird Johnson rookie. This is a Pee Wee Reese, one of the most gorgeous cards in the hobby, and this is a Joe DiMaggio. Problem is, they're not high demand, which means when people go on to Veriswap, they're not searching for these cards. What are they searching for? Well, they're searching for Mickey Mantles and they're searching for Michael Jordan. So if I can trade these for a Michael Jordan rookie card, again, this is about $4,000 worth. If I can get a Jordan, then I'm trading up into a much higher demand card. Again, the value's there. Somebody would be getting value back, but they're going to be, again, trading down in terms of demand. So why would someone do that if they had a bigger card? Well, here's my point. When I get a Jordan rookie card, I don't want a Jordan in my collection. I'm not a Jordan fan. I don't care, but Jordan is high demand. What I would be doing, and if you're trading a Jordan rookie, again, low end, I mean, we're talking, like PSA 1, 2, 3, maybe even a 4. We're not talking a high-end Jordan, which are worth, the PSA 10s are worth around $150,000 to $175,000. That's what they're worth. So I'm not at that level. But the point being is that when I get a Jordan, I can then trade down. And you might be wondering, why would you trade down? The reason is for diversification. You want to have more cards that have value in your collection. That's the strategy. That's how you get more value. So here's also the other strategy that I'm doing. So that's on the top end. That's trading up. That's value for value trading up. Now here's the lower end. Now, if you want to go on to Veriswap, I'm going to put the link down below. You also get $15 in free trade credit. If you use my code, it's right there on the screen. Again, this is not sponsored. This is Veriswap does this for anybody that wants to have an account. If you don't already have one, just use the code and get $15 free trade credit. It's awesome. That means you get one free trade and then you get $15. It means you get 2 free trades on Veriswap. It's the best way to do this. So anyway, here's the lower end. Now, I also am trying to get specific cards for my PC, and the problem with doing that at this point is I'm spending too much money on eBay for all of those cards. Even if I go to ComC, some people are just charging too much. It is what it is. A lot of the cards that I'm looking for are dollar cards. Now, Veriswap has a minimum. You can't have anything below $10, which means that dollar cards are worth $10 on Veriswap, which is fine. But again, the point being is that you have to trade value for value. Now, I don't have dollar cards on Veriswap. I have cards that are worth around $10 to $15 and then a bunch that are in like the 20s. What am I going to do with those cards? Well, I'm actually looking for very specific cards, like a Phil Simms Super Bowl autograph card from Panini. I think that's like a 2023. It's a great card. Again, it's for my PC. What's it worth? It's worth around $40. What are people selling it for? Well, they're trying to get like 75 to 90 for it. They're not selling. Why? Because it's only worth 40. And this is where you can actually use cards to get value back. So here are just a few of the, again, lower end cards that people might be interested in. So this is a 96 Kobe. Again, what's it worth? $12. Not worth that much. This is a mint. Rod Carew 68. What's it worth? It's worth, again, 95. Okay. That's a mint one, so it's worth 95. This is a orange disco Justin Jefferson. What's this worth? Around 100. This is a Julius Erving Super Action. What's that worth? Around 30. This is going back. So this is Star card, and everybody knows the Jordan Star card, but this is the Roger Clemens Gold Star set. So I'm doing the whole set, and as you guys can see, they were limited. There was only 1,500 of these total made, and at this point, people have broken up the entire set. This is the set, the whole set, and you can get the entire set for $25. Again, that's value because each one of these cards is worth $10 each. So you get a lot of value out of that. The same thing with the Jose Canseco Gold. Again, 1,500. And if you see, I got the same number because what happens is when you bought from Star, they gave you basically the same number out of the 1,500. So I have 1,219 of all the players because I just bought them all. And that's the point, is you just got them all. Again, each one of these cards is worth $10 each. You get all of them. This is for $20. Again, you can do that on Veriswap. And then here's a couple, again, trifolds. So this one is the Julius Erving. He's in the center. What's it worth? It's around 20. And then this is the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. What's it worth? Again, around 20. Not much. And then this is the Igor Shesterkin rookie from Artifacts. This is the orange. This is out of, I think it's 75. Yeah, out of 75. What's that worth? Around 20. And my point being is that I can hopefully try to trade these. These are a diversified amount of cards. So if I can find someone who's into hockey or the New York Rangers, well, I've got a Shesterkin to potentially put into a trade. If you're looking for these types of cards, then you will be able to find my account and then propose some deals. Now, I'm looking for specific cards. I put them on my profile. If you have them, I'm open to doing trades. Again, low end as well as upper end. I would like either a 53 mantle or a 56 mantle at the top end, or like I said, a Jordan rookie card. Now, I'm going to be trading them. I want to make that clear. When I get them into my Veriswap collection, I'm going to be using them to trade down for diversification. I'm not going to be keeping them in my PC, and that's the strategy. You're going to try to get some cards that you can trade up for, that you can then trade down to get more value and more cards in your PC. With a Jordan rookie, I have the potential to absolutely go after a Gehrig Gowdy, as well as some other cards in that deal. The problem being is that a lot of people on Veriswap don't have a lot of cards posted. So my recommendation for all of you, and if you want to find my account, remember, use the code that's right here. You get $15 free trade credit. When you search on Veriswap, put in 1991 David Cohn, and you will get my account. Save that, watch my account, and also let me know what you've got. I will look at your profile. I will definitely look to see what you have. But post more cards. There is nothing wrong with posting $20, $30, $40 cards. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I recommend you do that, because what else are you going to do with your cards? Especially on the lower end. And if they're multiples, get rid of your cards. Stop hoarding. Hopefully people who are watching this and subscribed know that I'm the son of a card hoarder. I had 8 million cards. It's too much. When you have too many cards, you lose track of what you have. It's very easy to get disorganized. It's very easy to go, what do I got? Like, I can't appreciate my collection. Stick to a collection that is manageable. So if you have a lot of cards, start putting stuff up on Veriswap and let's make a deal. All right? Hopefully that makes sense. I promised that I would give you the strategy yesterday. I know I gave a video. If you haven't seen it, on Steve Ballmer, Kawhi Leonard, and the NBA, I talked about how Adam Silver is in real trouble now with this whole situation, because basically Steve Ballmer has exposed the fact that the owners don't care about the salary cap anymore. And neither do the top end players, because that means that they can't make as much money as they could. And when you're dealing with money, everybody's greedy. So that means that the NBA might be over. It just might be done. They might just have a league where there's like 10 teams, and that's the only teams that can compete, because everybody else can't really afford the players. I don't know what else to say. It's a real problem. And so if you haven't seen that video, just go watch it. Other than that, I will not see you tomorrow. I don't post on Saturdays. I already have a video up for Sunday. This is a deal or no deal video, so I hope that you go and watch it on Sunday. Please have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.